Okay, I'm talking rather quietly because it's really late, and this window mechanism, as the window gets towards the top, these little teeth here, let's see, I don't know if you could see that or not, but I hammered them flat on the anvil because they were, a lot of mushrooming going on. It's rather soft metal, but have them filed a little bit to clean them up. I'm gonna add a little bit of metal to them with the welder. But this guy, I'll clean that up, pretty it up. It's a brass sleeve. It's what I had on hand. I kind of pounded it in, but this guy came out of its little pinion place in the back. You can see that's kind of ovaled out. And I took a socket. You gotta use what you have on hand sometimes, and then a socket over this guy, and just kind of worked that back together in the vise here, and it went okay. It's nice and solid, turns really nice in there, and no more wobbling with that sleeve in there. Might last, might not, but I'm going to add a little bit of meat back to these and then reshape those teeth, because it skips right in there. And if it's lifting the window, even though the spring's aiding it, this guy will get ruined. So I'm going to go do that now. Okay, like I said, it's late at night. I have this wrapped. It is ringing like a bell. It wakes the whole neighborhood up. But I'm still shaping them a little bit, and they're actually probably a little proud compared to the other ones, but it's getting there. Just taking simple series of different files and whatnot, and just like a skip, get the spacing right. And that gave me my little valleys there. Okay, beautiful day out in the shop. Just beautiful out, nice and crisp. I don't know, it's probably 38 degrees or something, maybe close to 40, I don't know. But here's our project from last night, and we had to make our teeth. This guy works pretty smooth, and yeah, tiny. I could smooth those little ridges out, but these teeth were all chewed away. And this spring is tight, but this guy, like I mentioned before, this was all mushroomed out. I kind of tapped this brass sleeve, oiled it. Hopefully it'll stay in there. I'll eventually have to replace this, probably, but this guy was all oiled out, and like a little pinion gear was jumping around in there and chewed a bunch of the teeth off right when the window gets up to the top, of course. So there's that. And this guy is completely different style. Look at that, kind of strange, but the spring was broken. Where this guy, I had the wire feed really slow and the temperature down. Just kind of build it up. This guy, I had the wire feed slow, but it had it really hot. Just gave it short little blasts. This being a spring, Yeah, again, that's probably it's probably not going to last, but seems to be holding. I didn't want to make too much heat, so I'd hit it, back off. I didn't ground it back smooth. I'm going to leave it like that. Didn't want to take the spring out of the steel, but this one seems to be made quite a bit better. It's still just stamped steel, but it has a little flange here for the little pinion to rotate on. And it just seems really smooth, this one by comparison. But anyways, that's how those came out.